Hello, new guitarists. My name is Andrew. My lessons are designed to help you start your guitar journey. Just before we start this lesson, if you haven't already watched episodes 1 and 2, I'd maybe suggest you watch them first before watching this one. So today, we're going to be looking at guitar tabs this time. We're going to take a wee break away from chords. So a guitar tab is essentially a form of musical notation in which notes are represented by numbers, showing at the fret in which the string should be held down in order of that note to sound. So the numbers are positioned in horizontal lines in which represent the strings of a guitar. And here is a very poorly drawn example of a guitar tab drawn by none other than yours truly. What we should do now is, if we jog our memory back to lesson 1 when I explained the numbers of the strings on the guitar. So the very highest one, high E I call it, is string 1, B is string 2, G is string 3, D is string 4, A is string 5, and low E, as I call it, is the final string, string 6. So now that we've covered that, I think we should maybe look at our very first tab. And the first tab song that we're going to look at today is none other than the famous Deep Purple song, Smoke in the Water, the go-to beginner's tab song. On the very, very rare off chance that you haven't heard this song before, I'm just going to play the riff, the main riff for you just now, so you can hear what it sounds like before we start giving it a go. Still fresh. Now let's see if we can try this together. What we'll do is we'll take this slow and steady and learn the melody in 3 sections. What we're gonna do is we're always gonna use string 3, which is this one here, to play the riff of Smoke in the Water. So our first section consists of 3 notes. The first section, you start off with open G, so you pluck open G first. Then with your first finger you pluck the 3rd fret of G, and then after that you move to your 5th fret with your 3rd string, and then you would pluck the same string. So 0, 3, 5. 0, so open, 3rd fret, 1st finger, 5th fret, 3rd finger. So now let's move to our second section of the riff. So again, you're using just the open G first, and once again your 1st finger on the 3rd fret. However, this time we're going to be using our 3rd finger but on the 6th fret this time, and pluck it, and then use our 2nd finger to pluck 5th fret of G. So it's open, 3rd with the 1st, 6th with the 3rd, and 5th with the 2nd. And finally, let's look at the 3rd section of Smoke in the Water, consisting of 5 notes this time, or 5 plucks. So once again, you start with open string, open G, then again 1st finger going on the 3rd string, then 5th fret, but you're going back to 3rd finger this time. Then you go back up to 3rd with your 1st finger, and then open string, and then that's that, you've got it. Once you've done that, maybe just play it a few more times. So once you've done that, just give all your fingers a stretch before we move on to our second and final tab of the lesson. So this time we're going to be looking at another classic rock riff, which is Iron Man by Black Sabbath. I feel like this is just another version of School of Rock, just with YouTube instead of it being a film. But what I'm going to do is, if you've not heard the Iron Man riff before, I'm just going to play it just to give you a demonstration of what it should sound like. And what we're going to do, like with what we did with Smoke in the Water, is just learn the Iron Man riff and just break it down into 3 sections. The first section that we're going to do consists of 5 plucks, 3 notes. So you start off with open E this time, low E, so it'd be string 6. So open string 6, just once. Then you want to take your first finger down to string 3 again. Deja vu, I know. But what you want to do this time is you want to pluck it twice. Yep. And then after that, what you want to do there is take your third finger down to fret 5 and pluck it this time twice. So it would go 0, 3, 3, 5, 5. And the second section of the Iron Man riff is all on string 5, this one, and again it's 5 plucks, but what I would do here is my third finger is going on fret 3, which I pluck once, then I put my first finger on fret 2, pluck it once, back to 3 again, so third finger, third fret, pluck once, back to 2 with finger 1, pluck once, and finally just 1 pluck again for finger 3 and it's fret 3. So it would be 3 with the third finger, 2 with the first finger, 3 with the third finger, 2 with the first finger, and then finally 3 with the third finger. So now we've come to our third and final section of the Iron Man riff. This is essentially the first section, just without the open pluck. So first of all, your third finger, no, not your third finger, your first finger is going to go on the third fret and you're going to pluck it twice through. And then your third finger is going to go on fret 5 and you're going to pluck it twice. So this is on the 6th string again. So first finger, third fret twice, third finger, 5th fret twice. And once you've done that, you want to play the full riff again a few times so you can get the hang of it. So that pretty much wraps up today's lesson. Something a little different this time. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like, share, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to comment as well, as it helps the algorithm. And share it around with your beginner friends. And until next time, keep on rocking.